Hi, you guys, and welcome to my channel. I am Marsha Rose, and guess where I'm at? Yes, I'm here on my comfortable red chair. So that means that I got some stuff to be talking about tonight. It's late. I just got out of work. I'm a little bit tired, but I had to talk about it. So I just finished watching this show. Yeah, I want to do a little review on the show. It is Lizzo's Welcome to the Big Girls. No, what is it called again? Oh, I forgot. Oh, Watch Out for the Big Girls. That show, very inspiring. I loved every minute of the show. I swear I cried on every single episode. Every episode I cried. Like, I was so happy for each and every one of them. Each and every one of them had great energy. All of them had really, really, really good energy. And Lizzo, like, I never really listened to Lizzo. I never really paid attention to Lizzo or anything like that. So don't know who exactly she is. I knew there were certain things that would come out about her, about showing her body and body positivity, and she's a big girl and all of this stuff. But she's literally cool. From watching the show, she seems like a really cool individual. Like, she was cool as hell. Like, I loved what she did for these girls. Like, just watching them from the first episode to the 8th episode, I was like, this is amazing. Like, it wasn't boring. The people on there was good. Like me, I'm all about great energy, and I could feel the great energy in each and every one of them. There was one that I kind of, and she was the first one to get kicked off. But it kind of seemed like, I don't know if she kind of seemed a little bit manipulative, because she will say certain things, but then she'll be like, oh, but I don't know. It was just very up and down for me with her. So I honestly didn't know how to take her. Like, when she would go on my good side, she would say something that would be like, really, girl? So that was something that I didn't really, it was like only one person that I didn't really like or enjoy. But like, when it first started, all the girls, like, I swear I cried on like the first episode. Like, my eyelash looked crazy. I don't know what's going on right now with this one, but okay. Well, my eyes look kind of crazy right now, but sorry, my ADD kicked in, so got distracted. But yeah, from the first episode when they did the dancing, and she had all different kinds of women, like women who, they all were plus size, each and every one. There was a trans one on there, Jayla. They had a few LGBT, like lesbian women on there as well. I don't know about the other people. They didn't really talk about their whole background on sexuality and stuff like that, but are like different things of what happened. Like, the one that really stuck out for me, like Sydney, I follow her on Instagram, and I always see her, and she was always somebody I'm like, yo, this girl, I like her. Like, she's like very open with who she is, her body. And she's like, she talked about her story and how she didn't like her body at first, and now she's just a person that's so body positivity. Like, she shows her body, all her roles, she dances, she does all of this stuff to make her first, and it makes you feel like, wow, that it makes us who are uncomfortable with ourselves feel like it's okay to live in your body and own every little crevice, every little role, all of that stuff. So she inspired me before I even got on that. I watched that show. I mainly started watching it because I seen that she was on it and I was rooting for her the whole time. I'm upset that she didn't get to go on tour, but you know, stuff things like that happens. She was one that really stuck out for me. She seemed like such a sweetheart. The one that I loved most and I feel like I related to most was I had her, yo, I just, Ashley. Ashley, if you're watching this, you my girl. We here. Like, Ashley, she was very, very sweet. Her spirituality. She said she was a church girl, grew up in the church, and how she didn't feel comfortable with being who she was because she's been in the church and she felt like, oh, if you're in the church you can't love women and all of this stuff. So that to me really stuck out. And then when she said that prayer, I was like, this girl has some power inside of her. And when that girl danced, like it just seemed like she was in the whole, she was just doing her thing, you know, and I liked her. I liked her a lot. Like out of everybody in there, I really liked her. I also liked Asia. Make sure I'm saying the right people. I think it's Asia. I think she was talking about her father passed away. No, her father got killed and she's seen him. That is devastating. I can't imagine and I don't want to see or imagine that. That had to be one of the hardest things to see as a 5-year-old. And she's seen it and she said when she's seen it, she put all her power into dancing. And that was very inspiring for me because you know sometimes people use that as ammo to do negative stuff, but what she did with that power that she received from that trauma was use it to dance and show off her talent and do what it do. She was amazing too. Adriana could dance her Ariana Ariana could dance her ass off. Ariana was dancing her ass off. Like she's just a dancer, period. Like I didn't think that I didn't have no doubt in my mind that she wasn't gonna make it. Like I had confidence in her from the beginning because she was just like she's such a talented dancer. So I just was like, yeah, she's really good. She's definitely gonna go on tour. But I also like Moesha. Mo to that, E to that. That was the same thing that Lizzo was saying when she kept on calling her. But Moesha was pretty cool. She was chill, you know, she was more the little swaggy, like girl, she was also a lesbian too. Shout out LGBTQ. Hey, we was in there. But she was cool. I loved her style. Her style was out there and it really I liked her. Like just say I liked her. Like I didn't really pay attention to her like dance wise, but I really liked her style. I really liked her edge. I really liked her personality. She was very, very cool to me. That was another one that I liked. I liked those were the main ones, honestly. But I did also like the older woman. And I liked her because she was older and she was showing it. She was doing it. And yes, I knew that she wasn't going to make it too far because of the stamina and she's much older and things like that. So I knew she wasn't going to make it so far. But she was very inspiring to me because she was like the oldest. She was like 34 doing it and I was like, wow, that's amazing, you know. And it makes you feel like no matter how old you are, you can still do it if you feel it inside, you know. And each and every episode, my favorite episode where I cried the most was when Lizzo was talking about being a big girl and owning your sexuality, like loving your curves and being able to be sensual and confidence in your own skin. You know, that was good. I love that. And the dance that they did behind that was so inspiring. Like I was like, you know what? I feel like I want to definitely do something like that. Um like with a community of women to help inspire and build them up and let them know they're confident and they can do anything, you know. So that episode really, I liked it. I cried. Like I cried. I pulled my eyes out. Like I say all the time, not ashamed to cry. We'll cry all day. But yes, I cried watching that episode because it was just so powerful, and the each and every one of them just you could just like feel their power and their confidence and their spirit through the screen watching that episode. So I really enjoyed that. Lizzo, let me tell you something. I know you may not watch this, but maybe you will. Thank you for doing this. This was the best thing that anyone could have done. Like me, I love dancing. I've been dancing since I was a kid. I was always in dance classes, church dance class, and I also did African dance as well growing up. And I was always, when I was in the club, I was always dancing in the middle of the floor. I enjoyed dance. I was on the step team. I was on all these things when it comes to dancing, sing. Performing arts is my thing. And seeing this show, the reason why I cried as much as I did on watching this show was because it made me feel that I need to go back to that. That is what made me me. That's what, whenever I was feeling insecure, dancing is what makes me happy. And I lost that part of me due to all of these distractions in the world. And watching that show really helped me feel like, girl, you need to go back to it. So Lizzo, thank you for doing that. You are on my list of amazing artists now. Not only for your music, because I don't really listen to your music, but because of the things that you did with this show. Continue to do this, and I hope and I pray that this goes far. But yeah, that's all I had to say, y'all. That's all I had to say. All my big girls, pop, pop, boop, boop, boop. Out here, be confident. Own your body. Love your body. Whatever size that you are, all those people, fuck them. They gonna hate no matter what. But you accept who you are. Love yourself. Because when you love yourself and you show that confidence, everyone else is going to be like, well, she ain't too bad. She ain't bad at all because she is confident as hell. And yeah, that's all I gotta say, y'all. I'm out. Bye.